It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, and joining me tonight, the former national champion and National Player of the Year, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, stop it. You keep gassing me up. Actually, don't stop it. Keep fluffing me. I like it. Shouldn't we be talking about the matchup on the court tonight? Let's see what's going on.
Jay, you have to own it. These 10 players on the floor about to do so as well. OG Anunoby sends it away. That'll get out off the Raptors. Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry to Gasol. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. To George. Great look and vision. The Raptors able to clear the board. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Finish that. To Leonard. OG Anunoby able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count the bucket for Norman Powell.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
To Beverly. 4-3. This guy's tough. Patrick Beverly, hand in his face, still drills it.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Lowry. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. George. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Patrick Beverly. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lowry. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 23, Louis Williams. And number 5, Montrezl Harrell.
Lowry. Fires the 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Gasol. Lowry. To Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Leonard. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Pascal Siakam to Lowry for 3, and Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Beverly to Paul George. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
And he dunks it down for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To George. Fires the 3. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Huntsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Time to shuffle things up.
Raptors, number 23.
To Van Vliet. Lowry. From long range. His first effort off the mark. To Paul George. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Leonard. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Serge Ibaka sends it away. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Knocks it down at the buzzer. And he got it off without question. That late 3 means we're tied at the end of the first. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Flushes it home.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's George with the rebound. And stuffs it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Gasol. Ibaka, shot no good. To George. Has a chance. Paul George. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Lynn with it. Margins 8. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard to Beverly. Trying to cash in. Beverly's shot no good. To Powell. Ibaka. And the rebound taken in by George. Leonard. Beverly. around the painted area won't go down. To Powell. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23.
Going to launch beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Lowry with it. Down 5. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Knock loose. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Missed a wide open look. To Lowry. Gasol. Over to the right side. Beyond the arc for 3. And George able to gobble up the rebound. To Paul George. Gets it in the left corner. Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Deep right corner. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. To VanVleet. 4-3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Paul George, 4-2. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fires the 3. That misses with 3 seconds left. That's out. Last touch by Norman Powell. That's it for the first half. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George. Well defended.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
Norman Powell with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
George, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Patrick Beverly tips it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Toronto with the basketball. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lowry. George. That's how you defend. Lowry into the front court. Down a bundle.
Oh, yeah, blow by.
Driving right to the basket. Lowry. For three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Leonard. Won't go. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To George. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Another shot won't go either. To Powell. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. George, and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Fires the three. That won't go. To Paul George. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Pascal Siakam to Lynn from long range. And it's George there for the rebound. Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jeremy Lin, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To George. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Terrific vision. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 22, Maurice Harkless. Stepping in for the Raptors. Number 7.
Harkless to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Drills the three.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Harkless. Serge Ibaka rejects it. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 for 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the Clippers have the rebound. And a backcourt violation.
For the Clippers.
The drive, right to the basket. Gasol, and the denial.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Subbing in for the Raptors.
To Harkless. Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Patrick Beverly, that's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Lowry. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. And And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Lowry to Powell. Beyond the arc for 3.
Yes! I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Powell to Lowry. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Leonard. Short jumper stays out. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Clippers have it. Knocked loose. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Cleans the offensive glass. To Gasol. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Not that time. Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
Designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution being made in this one.
For the Toronto Raptors, number 23.
Lowry. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Patrick Beverly, that's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
This, come with the screen.
Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. To Leonard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Lowry to Van Vliet. Kicks it around the perimeter. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
George.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry, that's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. To Van Vliet. Fires the 3, and he buries it.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
George. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Lowry to Van Vliet. Shot clock violation. George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Pascal Siakam knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Pascal Siakam swats it. Leonard, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
For 3, and the Clippers able to clear the board. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.